Okay, this is going to be a short video going over how to use lossless scaling 2.11. Be really quick about it. What it does is it generates more frames, so that way you get more frames per second. So if your computer is lagging and you want to get over 30 frames a second, as long as your native is over 30 frames a second while using this, you're not going to get too much in the way of graphical errors. Of course, the faster you are natively, the faster you're going to go with the program. But anyway, set scaling mode to auto, set aspect ratio, I just leave that alone. Scaling type, you have several to choose from. I just leave it off. I don't bother with that at all. As far as frame generation goes, I use LSFG 2.3. I use mode X3. What that means is that it's going to give you 3 times the speed. So X2, 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times frames per second. I just set it to X3 and leave it alone. As far as noticing any kind of lag or anything like that, I don't notice it. I'm not a professional game player, you know, maybe somebody else who does it and needs to be spot on because they're doing competition. Maybe this isn't for you, I don't know. But I don't notice it with my games, but you might, I don't know. I set it to performance as far as it's saying. It says that you'll get slightly worse quality. I can't tell the difference unless I put maybe a screenshot of them both side by side. But other than that, I can't tell the difference. Cursor, I leave all the rest of this stuff off. Default mode for sync, I leave that alone. Max frame latency, I just leave it at 1. Don't touch HDR support. It doesn't really work with a darn anyway, and it just washes out your colors and your white balance. G-Sync, I don't have a NVIDIA card in my computer right now, so can't say if that works or not. But of course you want it to draw the FPS. As far as capture API goes, leave it on DXGI unless you have a really old computer, and then if you do, then you're probably going to want to use GDI. As far as GPU and display, set it for auto unless you have 2 graphics cards in there and you want it to run off a specialized one. You got the option to do that. As far as your output display, you can change that too. I leave all that all alone, and I don't touch the crop, and I don't touch the multi-display mode or the Windows mode. All that I leave alone. You're going to want to go into settings, set your hotkey. I leave mine as stock, and you want to set it as administrator. Other than that, everything else is just left alone. Other than theme mode, you can change that from system light or dark. I just leave it on dark. Alright, with that said, what it does for games, I'll show you. I can show you.
100, right 7, long, open,
This is
50, flat left, long, tighten, 40.
And then Control Alternate S. You got to do them separately. You can't smack all 3 buttons at the same time. It's got to be Control Alternate, then S, and then it'll start up. In this corner over here, 165 is what it's doing natively. With the program, it's kicking it up to 489 frames a second.
Right 5, 50.
And as you can see, it's running pretty
right
smooth. If there's any choppiness in the video, it's not the game.
Right 3, don't cut. Into left 6, keep it, don't cut. 30.
There you go. That's it. It's real easy. $7.50 right now on Steam, and it's just like putting in a high-end video card into your machine without actually spending high-end video card money. That is all. Peace out.